Howdy, hi. It is Dear Job Sports MLB Rundown picks and predictions for Thursday, May 15th, 2025. We're looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, first things first, we have to recap the previous day's results. Yesterday, there was no video, but I did post in the community tab what I was betting. One small stipulation, I did not specify which Cardinals game I had money on, so I bet them both. One lost, one was a winner. They were both plus money, so if you ended up betting both, you won some shmoney. We also bet the Twins in both games. They won both games because the Orioles are horrible. On the day, we go 4-3. Counting this day plus the previous day's results, that moves us to a total season record of 177 wins, 188 losses. Not ideal, but I do bet a lot of plus money, so you got to factor that one in there. Okay, I'm going to recap the previous day's results, and then we can get on to tomorrow's picks. Game number 1 and 2, we had the Twins at plus 100 on the money line in game 1, and then plus 110 on the money line in game 2. Game numero uno, they won 6-3 against Dean Kramer. The Twins had 9 hits. Somehow they had 4 errors in this game. I don't know how you, as a professional baseball team, have 4 errors in one game, but they figured out a way to do it because, golly, only 3 of the runs were earned. So I guess the errors didn't really directly amount to runs, only one of them, but one is greater than none. The second game, we had the Twins plus 110 on the money line again. They won 8-6. They were up 4-0. They then went down 6-4. Then they came back top of the 8th inning. They scored 3 runs to take the 8-6 lead, thanks to a Cody Clemens 3-run bomb. So shout out to Cody Clemens. Shout out to Will Castro. Willie Castro had a great day. Same with Harrison Bader. So shout out to those guys. The Orioles might be one of the worst teams in the league. This team is ass. We then had the over 7.5 runs in the Diamondbacks and the Giants game. This was free as they scored 15. This over hit in the 4th inning as the Diamondbacks win this game 8-7. The Diamondbacks probably have one of the best offenses in the entire MLB. You start off with Corbin Carroll, Ketel Marte, Lourdes Gurriel, Josh Naylor, and Eugenio Suarez. That is a nasty top 6. You then finish it off with Smith, Perdomo, Thomas, and Herrera. That is actually disgusting. The more I look at this lineup, I'm like, golly. It literally just 1 through 9, all of them can hit. You don't normally see that in MLB anymore, so shout out to the D-backs. We then had the Cardinals plus 125 on the money line. That was the Sonny Gray versus Aaron Nola game. The Cardinals scored 14 runs against the Phillies. 14. They had 19 hits. Their leaders in RBIs, I'll just go through. Lars Nootbaar with 2. Mason Wynn with 3. Donovan with 1. Arenado with 1. Contreras with 1. Burleson with 4. Good Lord. The Phillies, you had Castellanos with 2. Schwarber with 1. Realmuto with 2. Bohm with 1. And Kepler with 1. The top of their lineup didn't do shit. Bryson Stott didn't do anything. Trey Turner didn't do anything. Harper didn't do anything. All day, I don't think Harper did a damn thing. Then in the first game of that series, we did lose as the final score was 1-2. You had Jesus Luzardo. Who did he go up against? I forget. It was Jesus Luzardo versus Eric Fetty. Eric Fetty honestly pitched pretty well. He went 5 2/3, giving up 3 hits and 0 earned. So, ho-hum, whatever. Then we did have our one double loser on the day was the Rays, plus 125 on the money line and the over of 7.5 runs. They were at Toronto. The final score of this game was Rays 1, Toronto 3. The Rays had 7 hits, but they were only able to plate 1 run. They just couldn't get guys across. They left 13 guys on base, mostly coming from Janikowski and Morel. Blue Jays, it was really one swing of the bat, then did it. It was Alejandro Kirk. He had a 3-run bomb. And that was it. So that is how we go 4-3 on the day. Let's get into the picks for tomorrow. First game we're looking at, it is the Twins and the Orioles. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're taking the Twins at plus 115 on the money line and the over of 8.5 runs. Twins, they have Chris Paddock on the mound. You could have thrown my left or right nut as their pitcher, and I would have backed him. 1-3 on the season, 4.77 ERA. Recently, in his games, he has gone. Hold on, it's loading. It's still loading. He's pitched some really good games recently. He had a 7-inning outing against the Giants where he only gave up 3 hits and 1 earned run. Before that, he gave up 3 to Boston, 1 to Cleveland, 2 to Chicago, 1 to Atlanta, and 1 to Detroit. The ERA is really boosted by 1 start early in the season against the White Sox, where he went 3 innings and gave up 9 runs. Besides that start, he has not given up 3 in a single outing, or more than 3 in a single outing. So really not bad. Then you have Sagano, who has been the one shining star on this Orioles team on the season. He is 4-2. I don't know how you have a positive record with this Orioles team, so that's saying something. 46 innings pitched, 26 strikeouts, 8 walks. Does have a bit of a home run problem, giving up 7 long balls this year, and they do play at a smaller, easier to hit bombs park, so that might be some of it. He is coming directly off of a fantastic start. He went 7 1/3 at the Angels, giving up 3 hits. Only earned run was uno. Then he went 6 innings against the Royals, giving up 2. He went 5 against the Yankees, giving up nothing. Before that, he did have a stretch of 3 runs, 2 runs, and 3 runs given up. That's really about it. There's not much to talk about this game. The Orioles suck ass, and the Twins are good. Therefore, take the Twins. That is all. Next game, I'm going to go back and bite the bullet. We're taking Tampa Bay once again. I think this is pretty good value at plus 140 on the money line. Also taking the over of 8 runs. Previous few days has been low scoring. I think they mash it out the park here. Zach Littell on the mound for Tampa Bay. On the season so far, 2-5 with a 4.4 ERA, 47 innings pitched. His K to walk ratio is good at 30-8. His massive problem is that this dude just throws watermelons down the middle of the plate. 10 home runs given up this season. 10 of them. That is not good at all. And normally that comes in bunches. So his most recent start against Milwaukee, he didn't give up a single one. Against New York, he gave up 2. Against Arizona, he gave up 2. Against the Angels, he gave up 4. So if you're getting 1, you're getting 2. And if you're getting 2, you're getting 4. So this could be ugly. That's why we're also taking the over. Kevin Gausman, he is 3-3 on the season. He has 45 innings pitched, 40 strikeouts to 11 walks, only 4 home runs given up. But as of late, I don't think he's been going too hot. Okay, inconsistent starts. He has, interesting, 4 out of his last 5 games have been on the road. He's given up 0 runs, 3 runs, 0 runs, 6 runs, and 4 runs. So he has not had good back-to-back starts this season. So I feel pretty good about backing him here, considering I don't think much is going to happen. Did he get pulled from his most recent game? Hold on, he might have gotten pulled. Don't know. Either way, we're backing Tampa Bay. This is an absurd price. Do you really think a 20-21 team for the Blue Jays should be laying minus 170? No. No one does. They're not that good. Oh, baby. We're going to take the White Sox, plus 180 on the money line. Do you really think the Reds should be laying minus 215? No. They're horrible. Give me the over 9.5 runs at Great American Small Park. We should see a decent amount of runs. White Sox, 14-29 on the season, but don't look now. They've won 3 games in a row. 3 of them. I don't think the Rockies are going to be able to do that the entire season. This White Sox team might be making a comeback. Don't look now, but they're okay. They have Bryce Wilson on the mound, 0-1 with a 4.88 ERA, going up against Nick Martinez, who was 1-4 with a 4.23 ERA. There is not much to read into this game. I don't even feel like telling you the pitcher's most recent stats. The White Sox have won 3 in a row. The Red Sox have lost 3 in a row. They're 2-8 in their last 10 games straight up. They're playing like a heaping pile of shit. Should they be laying minus 215 to anyone besides the Rockies? No. Therefore, bet the White Sox. Final game, we are not taking a money line. We have 2 very good pitchers on the mound, and neither of these teams can hit. You have Hunter Brown, who is 6-1 with a 1.48 ERA, going up against Jacob deGrom, who is 3-1 with a 2.72 ERA. These are 2 of the worst offenses in the league. The Rangers are batting .231, Houston is batting 250, but they can't score. Rangers score 3.4 runs per game. Houston scores 4.1. Hunter Brown is a demon. So far in the year, 48 innings pitched, 58 strikeouts, 14 walks, which is relatively high. He's only given up 1 home run. This dude's game log is impeccable. 0 runs, 3 runs, 1 run, 0, 0, 0, 0. The dude's a beast. Jacob deGrom, on the other hand, slowly coming back from injury. His pitch count still relatively limited. He's gone 5 innings in his last 2 games, but he hasn't given up many runs. He's given up 2, 1, 0, 2, 1, 1, 4. I'll take it. Neither of these teams can hit. You got 2 good pitchers on the mound, so give me the under. Okay, that is going to do it for me in this video. I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.